Writing this is still difficult for me. Even though months have passed, every night when the clock reaches 3:17, my chest tightens, my breathing slows, and my ears feel as if they are hearing the same sound all over again. Everything started like an ordinary night. I live alone, always have, on the outskirts of the city, in an old 2-story house. The neighbors are far away. At night, the only sounds are the wind and, sometimes, the distant hum of passing cars. That night was no different. It was close to 3 in the morning. I checked my phone. It said 3:16. I was just about to fall asleep. Then, knock. It wasn't a normal knock, not like a neighbor, not like a delivery. It was slow, deliberate, and unnervingly precise, as if whatever was knocking knew exactly how and when to do it. My heart began to race. I checked my phone again. 3:17. The second knock came, heavier this time. I felt the vibration through the wooden floor. I tried to get up, but my body refused to move. My legs felt frozen. Somewhere deep inside, I already knew that whatever stood behind that door was not human. I just wasn't ready to accept it. I forced myself to walk toward the door. The house was dark. Only a weak night light in the hallway was on. I thought about looking through the peephole, but I didn't. Something inside me whispered, "Don't look." The third knock came. This time, it wasn't knuckles. It was fingernails, long nails scraping slowly across the wood. My teeth started to chatter. Then I heard a voice from the other side of the door. "Open, please, it's me." The voice was familiar. It was my voice. My breath caught in my throat. That was impossible. I was inside the house. I was standing right there. My hands were shaking as I grabbed my phone and opened the camera, pointing it behind me. No one was there. Then the voice spoke again. "Open, I'm cold." There was something wrong with the tone. It sounded flat, empty, like something pretending to be human, but not quite understanding how humans sound. I gathered my courage and whispered, "Who are you?" There was a pause, then it answered, "You." At that moment, a shadow slid under the door, but it was wrong. Too long, too tall. Its head almost touched the ceiling. And the way it moved felt delayed, as if the shadow was following the body instead of the other way around. I stepped back until my spine hit the wall. The knocking grew faster, angrier. "Open! You can't hide inside forever." Suddenly, every clock in the house made a sound at the same time. My phone vibrated. I looked at the screen. 3:17. Time had stopped. The door handle slowly began to move. I knew I had locked it. I remembered turning the lock twice, but the handle was going down. The door creaked open just a few centimeters. Darkness poured inside. Not normal darkness. Something moved inside it. Then I saw the eyes. They didn't glow. They didn't shine. They just watched. And in that moment, I understood. It wasn't asking me to open the door. It was asking for permission to enter. I shut my eyes and screamed, "Go away!" Everything stopped. The cold vanished. The sounds died. The door slammed shut. I looked at my phone again. 3:18. Silence. I didn't sleep that night. When morning light finally filled the house, I inspected the door. Everything looked normal, except for the marks. Deep scratches, fingernail marks carved into the wood. I left that house the same day. But the story didn't end there. Because no matter where I move, no matter how many houses I change, every night at 3:17 a.m., I hear a knock. Sometimes on the door, sometimes on the window, and sometimes from inside my own head. And each time, the voice sounds a little more like me.